going live on YouTube. I'm also hitting record so I can have the VOD for myself for later. I think we should be good to go. I probably have to change the name. Yeah, I do have to change the name. Apologies. Pond Lab Prep. Okay. Grounded. Cool. Yep. Okay. We're pretty much there. Thanks for bearing with me, folks. All right, let's jump on in. It helps if I actually am capturing the game, though. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's jump on in. I was playing a little bit of Grounded over the last little bit. I wanted to check out my old save, and then I started another one, a creative file, so I could do some videos. In the meantime, we're gonna jump back into our save that we've been playing here on stream, and we will. We're gonna. I think we're gonna go after the pond lab today. I think that's gonna be the idea. I think we're gonna try to explore as much of the pond as we can, and we're gonna prepare to take on that lab. I think it will potentially go well. Could go terribly. So we'll see how that goes. I also, really quick, I fixed up a little bit of our setup here. It was a little janky last time, so I've just made some changes to it and some additions. I should hold on really quickly. Why? Oh, I don't know why this is off. That's probably why I didn't fix it. Okay. All right. Let's get a better idea of what we're doing. We've got some ladybug parts in our inventory. Right. We wanted to get ladybug heads so that we could create a tier 2 axe. Just gonna turn the game down just a little bit, just a scotch. All right, here we go. Okay. So we're gonna search for a ladybug for the time being. And in the meantime, we'll look out for some water, because we are going to need some of that. Maybe we'll hit up the juice box. That sounds nice. That sounds real nice. I do believe, actually, there's some raw science up there. Yeah. There's a ladybug, though. All right. We're gonna learn if we... Oh, we don't have our good armor. We don't have our good armor on. That's okay. But ants? Yeah. Listen, the ants do want us out of their home territory, and they are going to fuck us up. They're gonna attempt to raid us at some point. So we're gonna have to keep our eye out on that notification. Oh, okay. There is a spider coming. There is a spider coming. Hold on. Hold on. Priorities have changed. Hold on. Oh boy, that thing is... Okay. Okay. I'm just keeping an eye out on that damn spider, dude. Oh, I knew we should have Okay, that's okay. I was really thinking we should have gone back for our armor. There it is. Okay, that's all right. You live and you learn.
A little less squishy now.
We'll go back. We'll grab her bag, and we're gonna. I mean, we are gonna get revenge, right? I think that's pretty obvious. I don't think we need that bomb in our inventory for the time being. Why is that ant in here? What the hell? You're going down, buddy. Okay. And we did leave off the last stream getting a notification that the ants do want us out of here. So I'm sure they will raid at some point soon. I think we're about as prepared as we're gonna be for that. I think we're probably gonna have to use our rotten bee spear until it breaks. You know, that is what it is. 5. And I think what we might even do is we might preemptively use a bandage in our next fight with the ladybugs.
I thought I lost you.
Just so we can constantly be healing from the very get-go. Oh, I did also forget, man, we got a lot of stuff going on. I did also forget that we have a mutation that allows us to steal parts from whatever we are fighting. So I think we have, like, even though we didn't beat that that ladybug, we did gain some ladybug parts. Oh gosh, gotta do some parkour really quick just to get on top of this box, this juice box. No! God damn. Quick question for everybody. Favorite flavor of juice box? This also includes juice Tetra packs or juice bags, if you want to call them that. That sounds bad. It sounds like the wrong word to use. But I'm talking like a Capri Sun or something like that, you know? Or even a Sunny D. Okay, this is going terribly. We're gonna pretend that none of this happened. None of this is transpired. Yikes. Yikes, dude. Squints. Ice cold fruit punch. Yo, these are good choices. Capri Sun tropical. I'm gonna be honest, never had a Capri Sun. I don't think I've had a Capri Sun.
Hey, Fid.
We don't really have them super commonly in Canada. Where did these come from?
Don't even need to boil it.
Not worth the torture of bending straws. That's fair. That is fair. We I think my favorite had to be a Kool-Aid jammer. I think now this might sound crazy and it's controversial because not a whole lot of people you know, when I say this flavor, it's a quite divisive flavor. There's a lot of people that do like it, a lot of people that don't like it, and everybody who has an opinion on it has a very strong opinion on it. My favorite is a grape Kool-Aid jammer. In my opinion, nothing like it. We're getting better at the blocks. Even though I am flailing a little bit more, I feel like we're getting better. There it is. Oh, shit. Oh, that was bad. Okay. Damn, dude. Still no... no head? God. Still nothing. Okay. We're gonna have to fight another one, dude. I hate to say it. We're gonna have to fight another one.
Just close your eyes and imagine it's a fruit pounder.
I really don't want to have to, but... I mean, these are the rules. These are the rules of the road. We've got to do it. I thought I heard another one around here, but maybe I didn't. Must not have. Maybe it was a weevil or something. We're gonna have to find it relatively quickly, though, if we wanna get it before the spiders come out. But I do use those mini Miwadi to dilute drink to mix with water and vodka for house parties to avoid the need of carrying cans. Oh, we don't have whatever Miwadi is, but I think I get the idea of what you're saying. Is it like one of those little squirt bottles that has like a bunch of flavor? A bunch of flavor. It's like a little squirt syrup almost that you add to water to give it flavoring. Then we have and then having to squeeze the juice into your mouth because the straw is useless. Oh, dude. Oh, there's a daddy long legs literally crawling down my wall. I'll let him live for now. But if I find him later, or if he comes anywhere closer to me, he's gonna be on the receiving end of some walloping, I swear. I try to let them live. I try to live and let live, you know what I mean? They're good for keeping pests out, especially here. We always have issues with like gnats and like
Nice and clean.
and ants and like earwigs and that kind of stuff, especially in the summertime. But if he comes any closer, tiny ones that are like 20 times concentrated. Yeah. 100%. Okay. We have seemingly not found any more of the sorry, just had to check something really quick. We are not streaming vertically on YouTube. It's annoying. Anyways. We've not found any more ladybugs. Usually that area has some ladybugs in them. I guess for the time being, we'll head back home. I am growing more concerned that we're going to get into a situation where we are going to find ourselves raided by ants. And in the meantime, there we go. We found the path. We found the path.
Yeah. Science in my hands. What does it even mean?
So true, Pete. What does it even mean? I know I say that every time, but I don't know what else to say this man. This small boy, when he says, what does it even mean? Because I'm not really sure. I don't know what it means, you know what I mean?
Guy's got allergies.
Okay. I'm also gonna do something kind of fun here. Opened you. Nice. Okay. So eventually we're gonna want to come back here because 1, this is a really good source of early mint. 2, if you eat the mint, you gain a resistance to fire damage, or at least the heat status effect, sizzle, and that's going to be really useful for us later. I've gone the wrong way. Oh Lord. It being nighttime is really messing with me. Although good on me for knowing that I went the wrong way. You know, I guess. There's the baseball. Okay. God, man. Very, very scatterbrained today I am. Oh. Then. Where did that guy go? Anyway. It's okay. There is for sure a aphid in one of these. Anyways, that's okay. We'll just go for now. What's in this? I don't really want to upgrade anything just yet. We'll oh, maybe we should upgrade our club. That might be really helpful. And I'm gonna be honest, Ryan, I haven't drank vodka in so long. I don't know the last time I had vodka. Okay. Let's upgrade that at least once. I haven't had vodka in a long time. I haven't really drank in a while, but certainly haven't had vodka. I'm more of a gin guy in my older age. Not that it's like much better for you, but I do find that I don't mix gin with anything that would be sugary. And if you're looking to get out of like a hangover situation from drinking, I could recommend gin. I genuinely feel like it's a little bit easier to go down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move that there. We obviously have to re-equip our club because it's changed now. What I want to do, I want to set up a couple of things really quick. So I want to, while we wait for some ladybugs to come around our way, I want to create a little bit of a food trap for ourselves, so that we don't have to go hunting as much, and then we just can commonly have some food around for ourselves. It shouldn't be too difficult to build either, which is really nice. And I think we'll be able to even build a couple of them if we want to, but we'll see how one of them does for the time being. We're gonna need a lot of clover, and we're gonna need a decent amount of clay as well. Luckily, our home is very close to some clay, as well as clover. So we shouldn't be too poor. And it keeps us close by in case that raid does happen. Oh shit. All right. That's okay. In the meantime, I am gonna hunt these gnats and this aphid. Ugh. The damn gnats move so erratically. Ugh. Ah, damn it. Oh, that one was way off anyways. That one was totally me. Gosh. There we go. I do think that one was luck, I'm gonna be honest. I think that one might have been luck. That's no good. Oh, goodness. I really enjoyed playing yesterday with Blue. That was a lot of fun. Looking back at some of the clips that I put together from the stream, they were really quite funny. I was actually I mentioned on the Discord that the audio was kind of doubled. It was one of those things that after the cast, and this is one of the realities of content creation, I realized after the cast that I had recorded desktop audio as well as game capture, so it just doubled the audio and it and had that weird effect. Hello, you've come straight to me. But I felt so silly. I'll say silly in the moment. That's certainly not how I felt. I didn't use quite as nice words to myself. But it was one of those things where I was like, ah, damn. And that was a really fun stream, and the moments were like really funny. I hope this is still salvageable. I think any other time in really my content creation history, I think I would have looked at the results of the clips and been like, okay, the audio is unusable. I just can't make anything from this. But you know, I persevered, and there's like, I think 7 or so clips that I got from the stream yesterday that are like, they genuinely make me laugh. And I'm really glad that I pushed through that process, because like I said, so many other times I wouldn't have. And again, it's just like one of those things of content creation. It's so difficult. I think, especially when you do your own editing. I think this is one of the things that's always been a real genuine difficulty for me, is like finding the clips that I think are funny, because like I think I am way less funny than I am. And like I don't know what that says about my I don't know what that says about how I perceive myself. You can certainly take it a lot of different ways, but I certainly do think I am a funny dude, but when I look back at the stream, I have a difficult time really saying, oh, this is a good enough moment for a clip or for a highlight. Somebody's gonna want to take time to watch this. It's such an interesting, weird part about doing content creation, and I think it's probably something that's kind of relatable to a lot of people. And I don't I see Volusia's comment in the chat of like how you thought it was oh, sorry, Wildcat. I do read chat. I sometimes I just get into tirades and I never I lose context of everything. I'm playing solo today. I have played this game for probably altogether like 500 hours or so. I played a lot on Game Pass, but I no longer pay for Game Pass, so I don't have access to those files. But now I'm playing it on Steam, and I used to play it a tremendous amount. We'll grab some of this, and there we go. Need some shine? Yo, some straight lightning. By the way, how's it going, Tungle? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. And by the way, I did mean to reach out yesterday, but I ended up pretty much right after the cast. My partner came home, so I try to disengage from content creation at that point, and try to spend the evening with her. But I am gonna reach out to you very soon, about your offer yesterday, about talking about like systems and SEO and that kind of stuff. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm glad that I'm at a different point in my content creation journey, that I can actually kind of like look at these moments and take a step away from them for a little bit, where I'm a little bit frustrated with either the subpar quality or whatever I feel it is, and then actually make use of it. I don't think I would have done that in the past, so it's genuinely nice to see for myself. I don't really know how anybody else will feel about it, but I feel nice about it. I feel good about it, dude. Okay. All right, we still need to find. Oh, we have a ladybug hat. I don't know when we picked that up. Maybe it was during the fight with the last guy. It certainly wasn't one of the items that we picked up from his corpse. You can message next year if that's when you feel free. All right, sounds good, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's make our tier 2 axe. It's not really necessary for where we're going, but it's good for my sense of progression. Okay, nice. We need stink bug parts for the hammer, though. That's gonna be tough. And we need some berry leather. So I think what would be worth our time is maybe creating a leather rack, or a dehydration rack, a jerky rack. There it is. We need some bombardier parts. Okay, you know what? This works out really well. We both have bombardier parts, so we could duplicate it in the super duper, or because this this axe is actually quite good against bombardier beetles, we couldn't just go fight them. We could go fuck them up. Yo, Italo, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Man, it's been a long time since I've been able to say that. How are you doing, my friend? Hopefully you are either on a break at work or you're chilling. Hopefully you're good, buddy. Let me know. I'm happy to see your face here. Okay. So for the time being, maybe 10 clay will do our job nicely. We'll see. For the rest of things, we should be okay. Now the real question is, do I want it out this side of our house, or do we want it out this side of our house? I think this side will make a little bit more sense. We can kind of use this as the backyard. And how we're gonna do this is, let's see. We're gonna build some clay foundation. We're gonna build, I really do want a flat space for this. So maybe we can't do it on this side. That sucks. And I don't really want to deal with those mites. So maybe this is the best place to do it over here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a little recess for these guys to fall into. And hopefully, the hopes are that that will keep them occupied enough. We'll keep them occupied, I should say. That's not gonna do it either. I need to find like a pretty flat spot, I'm learning. Maybe right here. This should do it. Okay, let's try this. We need this, 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 and this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna build, we're going to build these roofs over it like this. I don't want it to be that tall. Hold on. Let me see if there's any shorter roofs that we can use. I'm sure there has to be. There it is. Quarter roofs? Well, I don't know. Maybe if we, oh, you know what's stopping me? I have an idea. Let's do this, 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 this. We'll see if this works. I have no idea if it's going to work with the location that I've chosen for it. It might be a bad spot for it, but that's okay. We'll give it a go, and you live and you learn. You know what I mean? All right. We're gonna need some of these. Doing great during lunch break between my times exercising and the capitalism action of work. Nice. Love it. And now I'm gone. Always good seeing you. Smooch on the knee for Brody. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good rest of the day at work. If we see you again, I'm looking forward to it, buddy. Okay. Oh, you know what? We're not gonna have quite enough to do this. That's okay. There's plenty of clay around us. We should be able to fill this out pretty quick. This won't take us very long. Please give me this. Please, 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 please. Didn't want to have to look at that forever. No, it's there. Maybe. I'm constantly debating where I should be putting this, but anyways, I think this will be a good enough spot. This will be fine. Okay, we're gonna go grab the last of our clay, and we should be able to get this started. Sorry, just had to check something really quick. I think there's a clay over here. I think I'm incorrect. Okay, that's fine. I think if we need to make some adjustments to what we've done, a better candidate for it might be out here as well. So we'll keep that in mind anyways. Otherwise, I think we're doing all right though.
Ant spotted.
Bum, bum, bum. I do know there's this here. Ah. Hold on. Can we perfect block with a shovel? That'd be incredible. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna. Oh shit, he brought friends? I don't want to deal with this, dude. I'm too lazy. I don't want to deal with this. Why do you think I'm trying to make an automatic food making machine for me? God. Okay. And now what we have to do is we have to create the roofs. There it is. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Oh, this is beautiful. This is gonna be so nice. Everybody's gonna be talking about it, I swear. Everybody's gonna say how nice our food trap is. Invalid surface. Yes. Hello, iPunch. Howdy, gamer. Howdy, howdy. Okay. You know, I think it's at this moment that we don't really want to be over this far. I think what would really benefit us the most is actually being way further away from our home, because, you know, we don't want to have to constantly hear, you know, there's going to be lots of weevils. There's going to be lots of stuff in here. So we don't want to have to hear that all the time. You know, I think this is gonna be a much better build because it's further away. Yeah. I'm feeling good about that. Yep. Shit. Son of a bitch. Shit. Okay, where is a good flat place for this? I think somewhere around here is going to be beneficial. Honestly, I think this is like way better anyways. And I know I kind of said that jokingly before, but I do genuinely think this is going to work way better. Okay. Go here. Okay, we'll start there. Now, we should really quickly double check that we're not in the build vicinity of this thing, but you know, we'll risk it for the biscuit again, I guess. We're gonna make some half walls here, and by the way, Mr. Punch, I saw that you had subscribed to the Substack. I think it was yesterday. Much appreciated, sir. I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the one that went out today. Now you might be wondering to yourself, okay, this is fine and dandy, Brody. You're gonna create a box that you're just gonna create a box. What's it gonna do? So what this box is gonna do for us is it's gonna house some treats that we're gonna place on the inside here. And those treats are hopefully going to attract, oh shit, we missed one. Those treats are gonna hopefully attract some of these weevils in.
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
Exactly. They're gonna use that long schnoz built for sniffing to seek out what we've got for them. And what we have got for them is some delicious mushrooms. You may have noticed me picking up some mushroom caps earlier, and that is so we can use it as bait in this little trap. That's the idea anyways. And hopefully what that's gonna allow us to do is come back here and farm up whatever is left behind in the trap. It'll kind of work like a snare, essentially. That's the goal anyways. No, I think, you know, I think this actually works way better because we're a lot closer to all of the other resources that we need. Something we should do is actually switch to our red ant armor, because that gives us a hauling bonus. And if you don't know what a hauling bonus is, it essentially gives us a bonus to how many of these grass planks and how many weed stems we can carry at one point in time. Hopefully that should do it for the rest of these. We're also going to need to do some corner pieces. We'll get to that when we get to that. Okay. Cool. I'll go grab our armor really quick. Swap out.
Look at that ant go.
Anybody have any big plans for this weekend? I know Blue's moving most of their apartment over. So that's a big one. But does anybody else have any big plans? It is Father's Day this weekend as well. I am realizing. We don't need that. We need this. Sorry.
Feeling a little safer now.
Okay. Actually, we'll grab some sap from in here too. I'm sure we have a bunch of sap. That way we don't have to go collecting for the time being. We can just worry on the we can just worry about the weed stems and the grass planks. I think that should probably do it for the grass. But we'll take all that anyways. Trying to get my brain swole? Hell yeah. Well, I hope you get some value out of it. I was saying it in the chat earlier. If you have any feedback or if you have any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to reach out. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Bum, bum, bum. Now, the cool thing about getting the this axe as early as we have means that we have access to a lot of different building resources. So what we can do is not only chop down these bulkier husky weeds, but we can also chop down these mushroom toadstools. And what it's going to give us is a mushroom chunk. Not incredibly useful at the moment, but it will be pretty useful pretty soon. We're gonna need a an oven to make use of them, but that's not too far away. And I think we'll be able to accomplish that relatively quickly. Okay, so far so good. Now what I want to do is I want to add a corner piece onto these on all of the corners. This guy's already curious. He's checking us out. He can already tell that this is the sort of place he wants to hang out at. This is going to be Casa Weevil. And he's so excited. I'm telling you. Okay. So we need 2 sap and we need 3 clover. No big deal. We can grab the 3 clover really quick. And the sap is going to be no issue either. I think there should be some sap over this way because there's some fallen branches. Yeah, right there. Nice. Oh, buddy, just you wait. You're gonna live with me now. That was really creepy. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Okay. And now perfect. Now we wait. Will they come? He's not sniffing them out for the time being, but we'll come back. We'll see how that holds up.
Choke it down, Pete.
See if it does the trick. I'm also going to either learn if that is what we need or if we need the chunks, but we'll see.
No water filtration tablets needed.
That ant sounds like he's in our home. Just so annoying. I think what another thing that we're going to have to do at some point is we're going to have to add a floor to our base. Because I think as long as it is ground, we're gonna have issues with things spawning in here.
Hey, Fid.
But for the time being, it's okay. Let's go see if actually, hold on. Let's grab a drink of water really quick. Let nature do its course. Excuse me. Oh, right. That's not how you open doors. Okay. And eat. All right. Once we get this this food source secured, I think we're pretty well ready to go and tackle at least a little bit of the pond. There's a couple of things that I want to do there. There's a lot of weevils around here. None of them seem to be so interested in what we got going on over here, though. Hold on, there is like way more than usual. It's a massacre out here, dude. I don't know if this will work. We'll see. We'll see. There is a way larger amount of them around than usual, so who knows? Maybe I was led astray. However, I don't know if I was. All right. I think another thing that we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to build a tiny base over by the pond. That way, if we run into any issues, we'll be able to solve them pretty quick. What do I need for one of these? I need, okay, and weed stems. Okay. Cancel that. Nice. We're gonna grab a couple of things along the way. That you might recognize as being useful. And then once we get over there, we're gonna build ourselves a little temporary shelter. It's not gonna be temporary, it's gonna, you know, live there forever, and we'll constantly be able to refer back to it, but that will be useful for us, I promise. We're gonna grab some of these before we head over. Won't need too many of them. We'll grab a few of them. We'll need more of these than anything else. Oh, it's finally working! Nice. And the good thing about that is because it is built half a block high, the weevils actually aren't going to be able to get out of there. That's going to be nice. We're going to be able to come back to that anytime and find some weevils in there. That feels good, man. Using our brain for once.
Don't even need to boil it.
I have a video coming out where I actually turned this into a hut as well. I'm excited to see some of that content come out. I think I got really inspired to make more of those little like tips and tricks and tutorials and guides and shit like that, because of the how well received some of that other content has been within the grounded community. It's actually been really nice. So we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to testing it out. I currently have an A/B test, and if you don't know what an A/B test is, it's essentially it's not too complicated, but it's essentially it's a test that runs a couple of different parameters. So currently it's just testing out titles, but you can use it to test out thumbnails and all sorts of stuff. But it's essentially to test like which version of a thumbnail or a title is performing best. I'm excited to see the results of that too. They take about 14 days to get the official results from them. You can run them on your own as well, but this is one run specifically through YouTube, and it's uploading platform, which is really nice. I'm super excited to see the results of it. That's the kind of stuff that those additions make such a massive change to content creation. They allow you to really make some big differences in the results of your content and the results of your effort, I should say. Did the Weevils fight you? They do not. They are just a really docile, very pleasant to be around creature, and it feels bad farming them. However, they are very, very useful. They are the cows of Grounded, let's be honest. Let's call it like I sees it. Okay. Just want to make sure we don't lose any of the materials, so we're gonna have to make this jump. Okay, good. And I like building on this lily pad here. We're not going to build anything too crazy, but we are going to put down a little 3x2 and okay, good start. So again, the reason that we want to do this is you saw how long it took to get over here. It's not a tremendous amount of time, but if you are trying to get back to where you died or something along those lines, it's really important. It's really important to get that timing perfect. Not that you're going to lose anything, but like, you really don't want to spend a whole lot of time running back and forth. So we just want to be able to spawn right here, and this is like one of those labs that is one of the more difficult ones. A lot of people have a hard time with this one, so we will take it with stride, take it with a grain of salt as well. Okay, we want walls there, 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 and finally we're gonna put our door here. Okay. And we'll really quickly craft up our rope. Ugh. You know what? Let's eat some meat so we can lift this shit.
Not bad.
Okay. Boy. Okay. Back to the mines.
Aphids, they're just lollipops.
Oh no. It's quite tragic to hear that sound when you don't mean to do it. When you don't mean to strike the aphids, man, it is horrific. Horrific to hear that sound. I probably shouldn't have made my base so big. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have. But that's okay. It's not gonna take too much longer. I think we'll probably just put floors on as the roof on this one. Or we might not even do a roof at all, if I'm honest with you. We really shouldn't need it. For at least the time being. Okay. Perfect. We will have to go back to our other place really quick, because I did... we're wearing the wrong armor. We're going to want our gill tube that we made, as well as our... our other stuff. The gill tube that we made, and our fin flops. Oh shit, we had one on this. Okay, we only need 3 more planks, and then like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weed stems. Nice. 3 wood planks, 5 weed stems. Easy. I think the pond lab is one of my least favorite of any of the labs in the game. It sucks. Full stop. It's one of those things that it's like, honestly, it's like any water level in any game. The water levels in most games suck. We all know it. It's all it's the truth of the matter. And if water levels are your favorite level in any game, I worry for your sanity. You know what I mean? It's okay, but I do worry for your sanity. Okay. Nice. I don't know if we'll have enough to build this, but maybe we can. Need some dry grass chunks. That's okay. We'll grab that on the way back. And I think we have enough for this. We're just gonna have to go grab the weed stems for that, which we should have for the most part. And 4 crude rope. I think we'll just probably grab that when we head back. My favorite level is the is the one in the NES TMNT game. The NES TMNT game. I'm gonna be so for real. The only really old school game that I can even think of that has turtles in it is and it's not turtles, it's Battle Frogs, Battle Toads. And it's the impossible to beat N64 level. I don't know why it reminded me of that. I have no idea, but that is all I can think of now. The electric seaweed that traumatized the generation. I can still see those pixels when I close my eyes. That's funny. I like that. That's good. That's good. The only turtles I see are frogs. It's true. It's true. Unfortunately, that's true. Hate to say it. Okay.
Nice and clean.
Something that you can also do in this game, and that I should probably invest some time into, is make some slippers out of aphids, out of their corpses, and it makes you significantly faster.
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
How's our trap doing? Sounds like it's successful. Yeah, boy. It is. I'm feeling good. You know what movie I rewatched the last little bit? I rewatched over 2 nights. I never really do this, but I rewatched Inside by Bo Burnham. I was talking about it not long ago. I had listened to the album, and I was mentioning that it hit different now that I'm in my 30s myself. Watching through it was also a very different experience. It was very interesting. I wouldn't say it was like, I wouldn't say it hit harder. I wouldn't say it hit in a different way. I would say that
Safer.
it was interesting. It does hit in a very different way. It's so good. It's so good. It's like, it's a little hauntingly good. It's very weird why it's so good, because I think we all understand, or at least anybody who's seen it understands, that it's good because it's so accurately and so aptly describes the situation that we were all in, right? But watching back through it and seeing the genuine the genuine despair at different parts of it, it does certainly take me back, you know, and that's not fun. That's not fun. It's interesting. It's a really interesting piece. I hope that he makes something soon. I think I saw some rumors that he's potentially working on another piece. I'd like to see it. I don't need these where we're going. I would like, however, a slime lantern. I think a piece based on what is happening right now would be very interesting. I don't know how I would feel, you know? I also don't know which way he would lean. I think I do. I think I assume that he would be on the side of humanity. I think that's a pretty fair assessment. But you know, it's always such an interesting thing. I wonder what his take would be, and how it might differ from my own. I wonder if it offers a difference in perspective in a way that Inside did. Where is that thing? What the hell? I don't know. After the conversation that we had yesterday, at the end of the cast, it's always so interesting. Anytime we have discussions like that, I'm always left with such interesting, an interesting mix of emotions. It's always, it gives me a sense of admiration for what somebody like Hank Green does, which is always being the place to host dialogues about these sorts of topics. It's so interesting. Because I think having those kinds of conversations with friends in person versus having those kinds of conversations with people on the internet, it's such a radically different experience that I think is very difficult to describe. In those moments of like moderating a conversation like that, there's a sense of like duty to, you know, make sure that nobody feels ostracized or anything like that. But there's also like the sense of self-preservation too. Yo, Tree Done 5, what up? How you doing? Welcome on in. We have built a little makeshift shelter for ourselves, and we're nearing the final preparations as we go into the pond. I get welcome to the internet stuck in my head at least once a week. I get, honestly, so fair. We're gonna grab, what is it, three dried grass chunks, and then we'll be able to go down there. You're good? Nice to hear, dude. Nice to hear. Have you played Grounded before, Tree? Or are you in the process of playing it? I know a lot of people are in the process of playing it for the first time, with it being free on the PSN network. Let's see. If you need help, I'm here with 200 plus hours. Whoa! I have quite a few hours myself. I think I have somewhere around, I want to say somewhere around 500 hours between the Game Pass version and the Steam version. So I do appreciate that. I probably will need help because there's a lot of things that I don't know. You know what I mean? There is still quite a bit of things that I do not know. But I think for the most part, we'll be okay. It'll be good to have you on standby, though. All right. This is gonna kind of suck because our spear is damaged quite heavily. But I think for the most part, we'll be in a pretty decent situation. I know my way around down here pretty well, so that'll be really helpful. Normally, this is quite a bit of a challenge because getting to the pond is probably one of the more difficult early game problems to solve. I wonder, can I hit this before going in there? I can't. Okay, so we got to go straight in. Oh, I think they've updated this. Maybe not. Maybe not. That actually feels kind of normal. All right. We're going to get in there really quick before we run out of breath. Won't faff around with everything else in here. I think we are going to run into some robots in here, though. We'll see. Nice. Okay. So from here, we're going to go back out here. We'll avoid these for now, because it's not necessarily extremely pertinent just yet. What we'll do is we'll go back and we'll turn these on. There's one here. There's 3 in total. So there's one here. There's one in the back over here. Hard to see. Ugh. 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 Okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna catch our breath really quick. Oh, Jesus. And we're gonna avoid these spiders, dude. We're gonna go back in here, catch our breath, and we'll go back and grab that other one. Woo. The other thing that I was gonna try to do before we went to the lab, that I just didn't end up doing, it would have made this easier, but I think we'll be able to accomplish it anyways. The other thing that I was gonna try to do was go and grab. There's a mutation called Murtine, and you can acquire it by checking out 5 different locations in the pond. Jeez, I'm really focused. Apparently, this is high risk. We used probably more of our breath than I anticipated doing that. Can we get into the top now? Maybe? Oh yeah, incredible. Awesome. Okay. Nice. The hatch is closed up. Whoa.
Taking a look. Mark that one off the list.
All right, what is he weak to? Busting. Brother, you stand no chance. Sorry to say it. All right, and now we can set this as a respawn. Nice. Okay, we're pretty well set. I think we're going to want to go back through those areas that we have gone through. I think that'll be beneficial for us. No change from last week, but I feel we're on the cusp of something here, and I've got an idea. I shot awake this morning, sweaty with a memory of frenetic energy of fitness infomercials that popped on before the kids' Saturday morning cartoon shows. And in those early hours, being annoyed at the greasy glow of skin stretched tight over bursting muscles, screaming about some new trivial invention, veins bulging with hot blood. But that movement and excitement that's what's missing. Our wilted petite show need to get pumped up. With this inspiration, we're moving forward with an admittedly odd Hail Mary procedure for Generation 2 vascular grafting. At the time of writing this, we've already removed the cumbersome stem from the growth process, rendering these auxiliary buds longing for a new system to be part of. I've had Burgle harvest the appendicular artery of an old jarred appendix. Oh my gosh. And have begun splicing them into the sprout roots, mending the union with a manner of agar glue. The systems of both man and plant are not that different after all. But could they be this compatible? Incredible. My God. My God, he's done it. Okay. Beauty. You love to see it. All right. Let's take out anything in our way. I do believe there are some more robots present.
I'm holding raw science in my hands.
We'll go that way eventually. Okay, I'm test. Crystal quartzite. Look at that baby. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's go back in. This is obviously a new direction. Hold on. Let's see what's in here. Whoop. Whoop. Can't catch me. You can't catch me. I'm too fast for you. Okay. Let's get that here. All right. Muscle Sprouts Test Kitchen. Ingredient assessment. Test samples are currently 0.833% of target production size. Complex and somewhat tense muscular nuggets. Several flaps overlap to protect a central organ, all entirely edible. An innate sense of fitness and survival compels them to fight against preparation. A smack of the spatula calms them right down. Initial recipe module analysis indicates use as a replacement for dry-aged beef liver. Unexpected. Compiling new flavor profile compatibility. Onions. Ugh. You know what? I say ugh, but maybe it would be good.
Dr. Applebaum has pronounced me in perfect health. For a man 20 years my senior. I must face the facts. The gray hairs, the wrinkles, they are not figments of the imagination. I can draw only one reasonable conclusion. It is the elusive fractional elements of the shrinking process which are the cause. Trudy has asked that I discontinue my experiments, but what choice do I have? If I quit now, I will have nothing. What will I be other than a failed inventor and scientist with no discoveries to his name, unable even to teach the basics of physics to a gaggle of hormonal teenagers? No! If this means that I must sacrifice 20 years of my life, then so be it.
Taking a look. New one for the bestiary.
Whew. I had to go into focus mode there for a second. I apologize. Had to go into real focus mode for a second. Okay, I think there should probably be one more enemy in here. Maybe not. Ah, this is where they were housed. Of course, of course. We will really quickly
Chewy,
eat.
but not bad.
And maybe we should make sure those are on standby. So I think we're gonna run into some enemies up here. Some boot tracks. Oh yeah, it's giving us bandages. We're gonna run into something in here. Whoa! Hey. Almost there. Gosh. Let's use a bandage really quick. That seems useful at the moment. Oh my gosh. Whew. There we go. One down. There we go. Whew. That was a tough one. Okay. Now, we head up here. And we find 1, the Pawn Super Chip. And 2, a cutscene, baby!
Dr. Tully must be one heck of an engineer to be able to build something like this.
Nice. And we've opened the dome. Now all around here are muscle sprouts. And these are an edible hybrid Brussels sprouts. Chewy muscle flaps, ripe and flexed, restores hunger when eaten, but also causes pain. Sprouts giveth, and the sprouts taketh away. Mostly useful for enhancing smoothies. Very nice. We've got what seems to be a lot of them, what seems almost endless. However, I'm sure if you're hungry enough, you can use them all. Another duper disc. That's great. And some more Wendell.
You've gone too far, Wendell Tully. You've done the unthinkable, trespassed the unforgivable. You missed Thanksgiving dinner.
So true.
Who can blame Trudy? I know that I pushed things to the breaking point and that she has grit her teeth and borne it. She told me that she could not bear to watch me destroy my life, let alone hers, the children's, in single-minded pursuit of this technology. Never in all the years of knowing her has she given me such a cold, immovable ultimatum. My science or my family. But if only she could see. I am doing this for them. I understand it has been hard. It has been harder on no one more than myself. If only I had more time. If I could just prove to them the wonders that are so close now, they would understand, wouldn't they? And if they did not, perhaps
And we can
they'd
take this
never
all the way out
understood
to the
me
surface.
at all.
Well, obviously a tragic circumstance for our dear Wendell Tully. However, I can't get up. I can't get up. I'm having a difficulty. A great difficulty. We're gonna head back into the hatch. I just mostly wanted to get the footage of us getting out of there. All right. There are some more things here in the, oh my gosh, in the lab that I want to grab for ourselves. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. It's so true. It's so true. Okay. I do just want to explore this place fully. Some shallows. Oh, our scabby. Okay. Now we're just gonna explore the rest of this place. I think everybody should be cleared out of it, so I don't think we should be running into any external issues. I do think there's some stuff in this room that we can grab. Yeah.
Each member of the Tully family, excepting yours truly, looks at Brussels sprouts, the great cabbage of Belgium, with utter disdain. Within its densely packed leaves, a high-powered nutrient boost in a miniature form factor. And yet mealtime after mealtime, it is recklessly cast aside. Well, more for me. The body knows when it's lacking something. Funny that it doesn't tell the mind why, though. But I have taken
incredible.
the hint, and I'll do those brilliant horticulturalists of Belgium one better. You see, these little morsels are a prime candidate for experimentation in my new submersible multifunction lab. A closed-loop system complete with retractable solar dome. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Dr. Tully, it is almost time for your appointment.
Already? The joys of getting older. Trudy pushed me to go see a doctor after she remarked that I looked like a plate of wet ham. Very well. Mustn't be late and keep Dr. Applebaum waiting.
Nothing better than hearing from your wife that you look like a wet ham. That sounds just awful. Gosh. I can't imagine. I don't know what my reaction would be if I was told that I looked like a wet ham. God. I think one, I would be hurt. Two, I'd be like, oh God, am I dying? That sounds awful. Okay. We can go around this way now, which is useful, I suppose. However, I do think that there is an item deep within. I think it's a scabby. I think it's underneath in this section where it falls down. Oh, yes. Fiat Lux. Okay. We'll get that sorted out. This lantern will probably do better for us than the slime torch. We are gonna have to fight that. Oh gosh. Was I drowning? I hope not. Oh my gosh. I think maybe I was. Okay. We're gonna have to fight that bell spider. And it's gonna be a pain in the butt. A real pain in the butt, I do believe. Oh. Okay. Oh, and it gave us back our air. That's nice. You know, we really should have come here for the clay. Killed two birds with one stone. Gosh. Inventory full. Is it? Nice. We should probably make room for that clay. That'll be really useful for us. Not having to dig that up somewhere. I'm sure it's going to be more useful for us than something in our inventory. Probably this. Drop two of these tadpole bits. Actually, drop that too. I think we're probably going to need a few slots for this. Okay. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. It's kind of a gross sound, I'm gonna be honest. Kinda hate it. I kinda hate it. Okay, I think that is pretty much everything here, which is great. We'll take one of these back, I think. Actually, no, we won't. We will not take one of these back. Okay. I think we've got everything for the most part. This out. And I think we'll swim back up to the surface. I'm just gonna double check that there's nothing in this room. I don't think there is. Okay. Nothing else for us. Nothing up here. Nothing over there. Okay. We out of here. we out of here. We're gonna get back up to our base top side, and then I think we're gonna take a quick bio break. Bio break. I hear the koi. Oh, there he is. Dear Lord, get us out of here. Okay. Feels like we're very far away from home. Oh wow, our lantern really didn't last that long. Okay. Almost there. Oh. Nice. And we got drinks.
Water filtration
Okay.
tablets needed.
We'll set this as our respawn point. And I'm going to be right back. In the meantime, enjoy these wonderful photos that I took. All right, here we Hello? Hey, how's it going? Uh, Thank you, Volusia. Thank you, thank you. Just gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We're gonna chill. We're gonna hang. Might eat a banana. Sorry, I took a little bit longer. I was making a coffee. I did have a question that I wanted to ask chat when I got back. What's everybody been eating? What has everybody been eating for dinners lately? Like what's the main thing on rotation? Playing Plants vs Zombie. I don't know what the GW2 means. I'm sure it means Gone Wild. Bananagram. So true. We need a banana cam is what we need. Goodness. We tried a new meal last night. Garden Warfare. Oh. We tried a new meal last night. It was a burger bowl. I wasn't 100% sure about it going into it because a burger bowl sounds like I don't know. You know, you got some preconceived notions going into that. But it was really nice and it felt really light. It was really tasty. Think of like a burrito bowl, but replace it with burger. It was essentially fries, shreddus, so shredded lettuce. What else was it? Tomatoes, like cherry tomatoes. A little bit of cheese, berg, and what else was in it? I feel like there was something else in it. You could really make it as depthy as you want, but it also had like a burger sauce, homemade burger sauce. It was really quite good, and you can go as light with it as you want. It was really nice. Easy meals, steamed veggies, some kind of starch, meat and beans. Yeah, it is like I've been feeling a lot more like easy meals. Like in the past, we wouldn't shy away from making like a big meal. Even on a weeknight, we would do like a full roasted chicken. We'd spatchcock a chicken, roast it. Would never think of doing something like that right now. That's interesting. Another meal that we've been really enjoying, or at least one that's on rotation pretty frequently. We do a pretty easy curry. Does a couple of days. We did a sheet pan roasted veg and chicken meal earlier this week. It was really good. I would recommend it. It was I think I would use different ingredients. There was something that I would change with it. There was something that I would change with most of the meals this week. That's one of the things I like about cooking is being able to kind of look at it objectively like that and kind of see if there's anything that we would want or that the meal feels like it's missing or anything like that. But the sheet pan meal was super easy. We did asparagus, carrots, potatoes, like baby potatoes. I think that might have been the bulk of the veg. And some like butterflied chicken breasts. The chicken breasts were then like they were sauced up with like a kind of like a honey mustard sort of sauce made with like a honey Dijon. It was quite nice. It was pretty good. It was a little bit sweet. Like I would probably dial it back a little bit and maybe add in some umami. Like either with some portobello mushroom, cremini mushroom, or portobello could be good. I would probably quarter it And if I was doing cremini, I would probably have them, and then just put them in with everything else that's roasting. It was quite good though. Bit of lemon, salt, pepper, obviously. A lot of the flavor lived in the sauce, so it was like mayo, or not mayo. Sorry, the honey mustard, olive oil, salt, pepper, lemon, and I wonder if there was anything else in it. I couldn't really taste too much else, so I think it was pretty. It was pretty like simple, but it was really nice. It was quite good. We would do that again, and we would do the burger bowl again as well. Um, which is a big change for us. Like a couple of years ago, if we had ground beef, we would probably be doing what we call our umami burger, which is a just a regular burger, probably somewhere between 4 and 6 ounces. Um, Parmesan crisp, and a almost like a duxelle, so like a mushroom, finely chopped mushroom, fried until some of the moisture comes out of it. Mix that with hoisin, and at the time we did a little bit of truffle oil. Crazy shit. I don't think you really need it. Um, and a little bit of salt in there, and put a thin layer of that either on the bun or on top of your burger. Put the Parmesan crisp on top of that, and a little bit of uh, arugula. Jesus, arugula on top of that, and it was really quite nice. You really didn't need much else with that burger. I think we were also doing a truffle mayo, and I think that's why we had the truffle oil at the time. You could just do a regular mayo. I think it would be totally fine. And then we would do Parmesan fries with it. That shit was good. That was a good meal. And not as expensive as it might sound. But I don't know if we would do that again. Like, it's just so it's so much. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me aging, but I just don't have the drive to do something like that anymore. I'd make it if we had friends coming over, if we had company or something like that, but I don't know. Just easy meals to get through the week, you know? We buy a lot of rotisserie chickens nowadays. Makes cooking a lot simpler. We'll do a lot of chicken-based meals with that kind of stuff. It's nice. And buying a rotisserie chicken these days tends to be a lot cheaper than actually buying a whole chicken. All right. Jump back on in. All right. Let us grab some food. Leave some for the next time we're here. All right. And now we go straight to the Oak Lab. Because we got ourselves a new Burgle ship. Mm-hmm. Me too, buddy. Me after eating the banana? I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. All right, let's add our super de-duper floppy disk. Why is he farting, brother? Why he gotta do that? Why he gotta do it like that, you know? Sunken bone. Damn. That costs a lot. Okay. Good to know, though. Where's this guy at? There he is.
Hello there. How can I help you today? I knew I could. Here we go.
I'm gonna try to get through this as quick as possible. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of hate hearing this guy talk.
Put simply, there is both good news and the bad news. Which would you like to be? Good news is that I have it. The bad news, it is empty. As they say, when life gives you lemons, close your eyes and imagine it's a delicious lemon crime.
What the hell is a lemon crime? Why you gotta do like that, bro?
But I can
Like
provide
what?
you with instructions.
Like what?
The cell must be filled. Hold please while I push the recipe for the embiggening cocktail to your scabby. Processing. Error. Cheese and fries. It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory. We will need that recipe. I am sorry. Hold on to the empty cell for me. And when you feel ready,
You'll never know.
another
It's so
super
true.
chip to see if we can piece this puzzle together.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Goodbye.
Refrain from being eaten by spiders.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Now we can make curved bases. Incredible. That might have sounded sarcastic, but that's actually pretty cool. Pretty pog. Pretty excited about that. Gives you a little razzle dazzle with the clamp and spatula combo. The tenderizing works out on a molecular level and unlocks a new mutation that increases max health. That's nice. I don't know if we'll need that just yet. What do we have as our current mutations? Grassmaster and Rascal Rogue. I think we don't need that on at the moment. We could probably put on your impeccable timing gives you an extreme advantage when blocking attacks. Okay, well that sounds awesome. I think I need that actually. You see? I think I need that, you see. Okay. Retrieve one of the last 2 super chips. Okay. There's a missing Burgle chip over here. I think I can get to it now. Now that I've unlocked that area. Maybe we'll try to do that. We'll do a little bit of full pond work today. We'll just do a bunch of different projects in the pond. I think what we'll also do is we'll head back to our main base so we can unload some of our materials. I think eventually we're going to want a more centralized base. I think what we're going to want to do in that moment, like to create such a thing, is I think we're gonna want a oven. So we'll get there, but it's gonna take some time. And you'll see why when we get to that point, but
Ant spotted.
something that we can do in the near future is we can go into that anthill as well. That'd be decent. All right. How's our food trap doing? I think we're coming along kind of nicely over here. Nice. You'd love to see it, dude. Things are actually starting to work. Let's grab this feather. This is incredible resources. You love to see the feathers. Anytime you come across a feather in Grounded, hope to God you got your tier 2 axe, because it is well worth chopping that up. You can make some really incredible items with that thing. One of which is the ooh, coffee's way hot. One of which is a crossbow, and it's like probably one of the best items in the game, if I'm totally honest with you. Yup, the crow crossbow. Yoink. Now, I kind of wonder, what do I need to make that crow crossbow? Yo, we can make it today. Incredible. Oh, that's awesome. I love to see that. Huzzah! Huzzah indeed. Used in something. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Oh, these arrows are used in something. I was like, what the fuck? The insect bow is pretty good too. Rough reload. Right. Right. Yes, right. I think we'll still make one. I think we will still make one. Thank you very much. Honestly, I think we're gonna be tossing that real quick. Real soon. Maybe we'll keep it in here, just so we have a spare bow on hand, but you know, I don't anticipate us using that anytime soon. Okay. We'll put most of our goodies from the pond in here, and anything that's just generalized we'll put over here. And these. Okay. I think that's for the most part everything that we want to get out of our inventory. Okay. And then I saw this, yes. Okay. For the most part, I think we're doing pretty good.
Nice and clean.
Something I think I would really like to do over the next little bit is focus on getting those stink bug parts. And there's a couple of different ways that we can do it. So we can get stink bug parts by, of course, beating stink bugs. But we can also actually get them out of web sacks. That's going to be way easier for us. I'm just kind of wondering if that's the route we want to go. Because well. Ooh, there's another feather. Hold on. We gotta, priorities. We gotta get that. The thing about fighting those, fighting the stink bugs is they're quite difficult. So I wonder if the best choice for us is going to be, trying to take on the web sack route. The only problem with it is if we take out too many web sacks, we can create a bigger issue for ourselves. If we take out too many of the web sacks, what's going to happen is the orb weavers are going to actually want us out of the yard, and that's really bad because they're going to raid our ass, and we can't take on the orb weavers just yet. We might be able to, and I might be sandbagging, but we'll have to see. We haven't fought any of them yet, so it'll be a bit of a surprise either way. Ooh, that was a real chunky feather. That's good. That one is really nice. Okay, we're gonna really quickly take that back home, and then we'll work on what comes next. They try to murk you? Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. They certainly will. And if they raid you, it's like several of them will come to your base and they will fuck your shit up. And where most of my base is just made of like this really basic weed stem plus grass plank material, they'll get through it pretty easily. So there's some issues there, and we're gonna want to avoid that potentiality as hard as we can. If we can avoid that fully, it would be fantastic. That just may not be the case. Okay. Okay. Oh, we should certainly switch our armor though. Oh my gosh. That would have been bad. Give me this stuff back.
I feel a little less squishy now.
I know I said that we were gonna want to explore more of the pond. Well, maybe I should. I'm flip-flopping a little bit, but only because I do want that other chip. I do want that other chip really badly. And now that we have the crossbow, I think we might be able to shoot things underwater. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I think we might be able to. And if we can, we might even want to start hunting some of the underwater mobs. Then that could be nice. Just started playing Grounded 1 myself. Just finished the hedge maze. I'm prepping for the pond, but I don't have a base. Oh, dude, you got to get a base, brother. That's you got to make yourself a base. You know what? I would even recommend, if you don't have a base and if you don't really care so much about building bases, what I would do, and I'm being so for real with you, Bob, I would build a base right here. I am just north of the fallen juice box container, right outside of the beginning contraption that you first come into. There's this fallen leaf. If you put up walls like this and kind of meld them into the rock here, you can get in and out through this side. You'd probably want to do something like this as well. Actually, what you could even do, something like that. Then you can drop in and you can hop out this way. Fully functional. None of the bugs will come and get you here. And it's like super hyper efficient way of building a little base for yourself. And you're really close to the oak tree.
I wonder if I could keep that aphid as a pet.
We just finished our run through the pond. It wasn't too bad, but there are some things you're gonna want if you go and do that. You're probably gonna want a gill tube. and you're probably going to want some fin flops. They'll make the job a lot easier.
No water filtration
And actually kind of enjoyable. It was nice. It was a pleasant stroll through the pond. Oh my. Something I wouldn't mind doing in this run is maybe we'll build a base on the tree. I think that'd be fun. I've always wanted to, but I've only ever built like adjacent to the tree. I don't know if we're going to be able to use this in the water, but we're going to find out really soon.
Salt.
We're going to find out really soon. Nope. Cannot. That's okay. Hold on.
Feeling a little safer now.
What are we doing? There we go. Now, that's the hatch to get up from the pond. We discovered that. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Yo, Darth Mothman, what's up? Remember me from that one short comment with the winch pack? Oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. How you doing? I'm also struggling for an optimal base of operations. I'm mostly at the oak tree, but go to the hedge a lot for berry leather. I have 0 bases, just a bunch of lean-tos and workbenches just scattered. That's not a bad strategy, honestly. It's actually really not a bad strategy. What I like to do, I'll just come back out here really quickly. What I like to do is I'll even just make something simplistic, but functional enough that I feel safe building like some storage around it. So what I've done here at the pond is, it's over here. Actually, I'm probably faster swimming than I am anything else. I used to like stone structure on the pond. That's a good idea. That one? That's a fun one. I built in there in one of my other playthroughs. I quite enjoyed it actually. The only problem with it was I think I ran into like mosquitoes a little bit more often. But it was really easy to protect myself from them because I just built like a big defensible position in there. It was actually really nice. So what I've done here is I've built just the bare necessities, and this was really useful from when I was going down to the pond because you got a respawn point, you got some food, and then you got some water when you come back up. I think something like this, super optimal. I would normally put a roof on it, but that's like pretty much all I would do, honestly. You don't have to go crazy on the builds. Just something that allows you to build some storage for yourself and feel a little bit protected. It's worth it, I promise. I know the temptation to just do lean-tos is there. Trust me, I'm right there with you. But it is nice to feel a little safe. You also get some benefits from building a base. Like you'll get cozy benefits, and they help your hunger and thirst go down a little bit less fast. Can I press this? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Oh, I need the assistant manager keycard, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So that means we're gonna have to beat the Black Ant Hill before we come back here. We should actually start sprinting because I'm going to die. Oh no. Oh Lord. Oh no. We're going to run out of breath. I hope you can hold yours. I have zip lines to go there. It has very good protection, but I have advanced yesterday. Now I have the termite axe. Nice. The termite axe is such a nice quality of life improvement. I wonder if there's going to be any feathers over here. One of the things, by the way, Bob, one of the things that I wanted to do before I actually did the lab was explore the pond a little bit more, because if you can discover 5 locations in the pond, what happens is you get this mutation called Murtine, and it just makes you a little bit better in the water. Gives you a lot of advantages. Spider armor or ladybug armor for starting out? That's a great question. I really like ladybug armor. I use ladybug armor even up until where are we? I don't think I've ever been in here. I use ladybug armor pretty much up until like the upper yard, really. And this is also a system manager. Okay. Lots of places to come back to once we have the assistant manager keycard. Nice. I think these are relatively new additions to the game. I don't think that opened when I last really played Grounded back in the day. I've just recently gotten back into it myself. It's been quite fun getting back into it and kind of exploring some of the things. I think there's spiders here. Is that correct? No. Nice. I wish I had my old save file from when I built the base here. It was on Game Pass, and I no longer use it. I remember very distinctly building up to like the top of this room. It was really fun. Can I do this? Freaking Game Pass. I know.
Help! I'm stuck!
Shouldn't be doing this with my almost broken thing, but that's all right. Oh, we're so close. I don't want to have to build. Yeah, nice. Okay. Just got started getting tier 2 stuff. Have the spider dagger, insect hammer, and insect axe, so I'm finally able to do a little bit more. Just started getting a few milk molars and learning what they do. Oh, the milk molars are huge, dude. They're so nice. Like once you start increasing your like max inventory, like how many items you can carry per inventory slot. Oh, the game really gets a lot nicer. It sucks. It's like having no inventory right now is like, or having no additional space in my inventory right now, it just feels like in any of the games like Stardew Valley or anything like that, before you've bought the upgrades for your backpack, it's brutal, dude. There's so many incredible things that I want to carry with me at all times. Just let me do it. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just kind of taking a gander around the underside of the pond. I actually haven't explored the pond very much in my other saves, so I'm just kind of looking for any landmarks or anything like that that I may not know exist. Like I said, that was new for me, so I'm sure there's going to be some other new stuff for me. Last time I played was early access, and the fully yoked release, and just started playing Grounded 1 again. And ironically, I own Grounded 2, but refused to play it until I fully played Grounded 2, or Grounded 1. I have Grounded 2 as well. My problem is less that I want to beat Grounded 1. I've already done that back in the day. My problem is that it doesn't run very well on my PC. A very different issue, but I'm excited for it. It looks good. I've been hearing a lot of discourse online about how people aren't super excited that the game is so heavily reliant on like the buggies and that kind of stuff. I'm not sure how I feel about that, nor how I will feel about that. I know that they've made the map way bigger, so I think it makes sense. And I totally understand where they were coming from on it. I don't know. It'll be nice to get in there and play it, especially when it's like fully optimized. I think it's gonna be a really good game. The dev team is like, I have a lot of faith in this dev team. They've made some of my like genuinely favorite games, so I do have a lot of faith in them. Super Molars. Oh, that's Super Molars, aka Golden Molars. So true. Ooh, what is that? Gonna have to check that out in a second. Is that another? Oh, nice. Okay. What are you? The wedding ring. Wendell. Wendell and Trudy. I did for a moment think it meant Wendell and Tully. I was like, what the hell? What's this guy up to? Anything in here that's worth noticing? Sunken pot. Nice. I think we're probably very close to getting the Mertine thing at this point. There's so many more whoa, there's so many more labs in here than I thought there were. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, bud. You already got it? Oh god, really? Okay. Thank you. Oh goodness. Subnautica voice. Oxygen. Oxygen. You know what? That's one of those games I haven't played, Volusia. I have not actually played Subnautica. I think I would like to play Subnautica. But oh, that one hurt a lot. We're gonna have to come back with a bone dagger. That's what I'm learning. Honestly, this place will be really nice to explore again once I have some tier 2s across the board. I think that'll help us get rid of the assistant director as well. And then suddenly a horror game, then cozy again. I know, it's like the vibe switches so drastically, so quick. Blue Might Revolt, you should play it. I should play it. Subnautica is another game I own along with 2 and never touched it. I hear 2 is really good. I hear everybody saying that that they're pumped for 2 to come out of Subnautica in this situation. I'll have to play it at some point. I would like to play Subnautica. I think I tried it at one point. I feel like I must have tried it at some point. I've played a lot of video games in my day. I certainly feel like I tried it at one point. I certainly tried Raft. I really enjoyed Raft. I didn't play it with anybody, which was a little bit of a misplay on my part. I I think that would have been a really fun game to play with some other people. But I played through a lot of it on my own, and it was it ended up being quite enjoyable. Bone a day keeps the cats away. So true. I've been saying that my whole life, Bob. I mean, sorry, Darth. Should I say Darth or should I say Mothman? What do you prefer to go by? Raft is cozy. I played alone. Yeah, it's nice. Ooh, cutscene. Moth, gotcha.
Body mass readout is an acceptable range.
The spear is tier 2. I'll even show you how to get it.
Specimen vitals are stable and holding. Looks like we've done it.
Great job, everyone. Let's set up 3 more trials for replication.
Sorry to crash your party. The Defense Department has arrived early to discuss Project Orc. The director needs you to be present at the meeting.
Not sure what's worse, our director or a 3-hour meeting with the military.
Ugh, a 3-hour meeting?
More nightmare visions. I was the subject of a nefarious science experiment, but to what end? Orcs are minions of Lurk and Shriek. The quest becomes even more mysterious.
Nice. A 3-hour meeting sounds like hell. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care who it's with. That sounds like absolute hell.
Bad?
So this spear that I have is the Rotten Stinger Spear. It's you can get it by take notice of where I am. I'm just like a little bit north of the juice box by the pond, and a little bit west of the stone piece in the pond. If you go straight down here, you'll see some bubbles. They'll guide your way down. Take those, and as you come down here, you'll find old. Should see it here in a second. The T-Rex, and you can find the Stinger Spear in his jaw, like right here. It's really good. It's like, it's one of my favorite weapons early on in the game. Mostly because it's just genuinely super useful, but also because you can get it before you go to the hedge, and I know you've already finished the hedge. You mentioned that, but it's a really nice item to get before going to the hedge. Not that you really need it. I think it's not necessarily a good item for the hedge, but it certainly makes me feel better. It makes me feel a lot safer, especially around like the oh goodness, I think we're gonna, there we go. Especially around like the what am I trying to say? Like the spiders and that kind of stuff, and the larvae especially. There's so many larvae over that way, and they're weak to the spear. So it's really nice that way. And if you don't have a lot of armor early on, it just makes you feel a lot safer. Something that we can do while we're here is we can do the mossy we can do the mossy key. I don't, maybe I won't be able to do it just because I don't have a light with me. We should go back and grab something, but that's okay. I do want to grab some more of these sunken bones while we can. They're super useful to have. Mostly because of what they can help us craft. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there might be some materials in here that'll help us build these No, that's not quite what I was thinking. Is there maybe a room back here with them? For some reason, I thought there was a room with racks in it in this place, but I guess not. I guess not. That's okay. I wish we hadn't have taken everything from in here. My damn completionist mindset, dude. That's okay. I think we'll probably just have to come back. That's all right. I can't imagine we have everything on us for it. Yeah, we have nothing. That's good. That's great. Let me catch up on chat here really quick. You can analyze rotten stuff to get the real deal. Yeah, which is really nice. It's underwater. Besides, you craft it from bee stuff. Pinchwhacker is so good for the first labs. That's so true. I should be working towards getting the Pinchwhacker. I think now that I have a tier 2 axe, I should be able to take out the bombardier beetles that are over there. And I shouldn't have too much of an issue. Actually, since I have the crossbow, I shouldn't have too much of an issue. Got me amped up. Want to hop back in my game and make more progress and explore and find new shit. That actually would be an insane mob boss. A rat or a rat nest. Yo. That'd be crazy. A rat nest? That'd be nuts. Can you show the Pinchwhacker location? I can. I'll show it on my map really quick first. The Pinchwhacker, you can find it over here. It's like, I think right here is where the milk carton is. If you look straight towards this wall, you'll find you'll find a little crevice. If you want a really detailed tutorial on it, Bob, I actually have a video on the channel. You can go check it out. It'll show you exactly where you need to go. It's probably a little easier than me explaining it right now. And it's quick. It's less than a minute. All right, I'm gonna really quickly, since it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to find, doesn't look like we're gonna be able to find some, what's the word I'm looking for? Slime stocks, I guess. Underwater here. I'm just gonna go back really quick, grab that, and we'll return. I think we'll also be able to make a bone dagger by the time we come back, which is crazy. And we might even be able to make some of the fish, the koi armor. I don't think I've ever had the koi armor, which is crazy. And then we're gonna come back and open up this chest. All right, I gotta focus on breath. I might actually die. It's gonna be a race. Oh no! Oh God! Oh, I've doomed myself. Oh, tragic. All right, that's okay. Honestly, we'll probably beat our backpack on its way up. Oh, it's not gonna come. Okay. No, it is coming. All right, well, you know, you take the good, you take the bad. And them's the facts of life, you know. All right, we'll grab a couple of pieces of wax here, just so we can make whatever we want with them. Not a whole lot around. There's some. You said you want to get it so Bob can see it in game. That's true. That's true. That is true. there's any more under here. I do also want to equip this really quick and grab some eel grass. I don't think we have too much back at our base. Back in early access, I really wanted them to add trapdoor spiders. Yo, trapdoor spiders is a great idea. That's a really fun idea. Imagine how scary that would be in the middle of the and at night in the game. That'd be horrifying. Oh my god, just thinking about that would be absolutely awful, but it'd be really fun. I think it'd make exploring around at night feel actually scary.
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
I'm not gonna fight grounded 2 spiders. I don't want to annoy Axel. For it only needing 1 bomb is insanely good. I know, and you know what? We actually have 1 bomb, which is crazy. It's so fortuitous. You know the giant spider? Which giant spider are we referring to? Are we referring to one of the giant spiders in this game or in Grounded 2? Oop, didn't mean to do that. What happens to the axle if you kill spiders in Ground 2? That's a great question. I have no idea. It's like 5 wolf spiders in height. What does this mean? Is that from the second game? I've honestly, and I've been trying to not spoil myself too much on it, just because I do want to play through it at some point. I do intend on being able to play through it at some point if I can get a good enough PC. But I actually don't know like anything about it. I own it, and I played like maybe a half hour of it. He's terrifying. Gotcha. All right. Welcome to our humble abode. It's super simple. What are you doing in here, dog? All right. Well, we came back here for... first of all, let's grab... there it is. We'll grab this. We have so many teeth and scales. Very nice. We'll make the bone trident if we can. This is like easily one of the best items in the game. Like easily one of the best weapons. If you use javelin ear with this, it's like really solid. I wish we had more diving bell spider chunks, but I think we're just gonna have to make some of those ourselves. And by make some of those ourselves, I mean we're gonna have to take out some spiders. We'll put this here. We do have this. Maybe we'll be able to get the pinch whacker on the way. That'd be nice.
Yum.
He has a huge spider with song any in it. Axel is 6 times bigger than wolf spiders and 16 times bigger than the player. I don't know about Grounded 2 either, for the same reason. I've only seen trailers. I have heard about the bearded dragons. He's a tarantula about 16. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Filtration tablets needed.
That sounds awesome, though. Trying to fight that thing would be sick. That sounds legitimately awesome. I'm pumped to hear that. That sounds really fun. All right. Do we have javelin here? We don't have javelin here. That'd be really nice though once we get it. Or do we? We do. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get this off here. I think we want a different mutation, but for now we'll do this. I actually don't know if we're going to be able to take on the bombardier beetles, but we'll see. I'm also a little bit concerned about the orb weaver spiders there. I was able to tank them on my other save. I don't think I'll be able to do it with the with the gill tube though. Luckily, I have some acorn armor, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to try it, anyways. Where have I gone? Oh my gosh. I guess we could test our might against a spider now. Oh!
Careful.
Hold on. Let's do this intelligently. Let's double check its weaknesses. Well, it's like right there. It's resistant to stabbing. Okay. So I think we chop. I think we chop this guy. Okay. Or, oh, you know what? Now is when we really test out our crossbow. Why wouldn't we test out our crossbow? You know? Oh, you're so lucky I had to jump for that. Ugh. And now you're about to find out my strategy for killing most things in this game. And honestly, it's not a bad strategy. It's really not. Ooh, cardio fan. Orbs are easy with the pinch whacker. That's true. That is true. It's funny. After I got the pinch whacker, I wanted to showcase like how good it was. So I went after an orb weaver to try to showcase how good it was. And sure enough, I beat an orb weaver junior super easily. And then the orb weaver mama came back and started fighting me. That was, you know, fine, totally fine. And then all of a sudden 5 fucking mosquitoes came out of nowhere and started beating the shit out of me, dude. It was so rough. It was a bad time. It was a very bad time. I still beat them.
Got the science.
And it just goes to show how strong the pinch whacker is, because I beat them. It was a little tight because I wasn't doing much blocking, but ultimately I fared out pretty well. I do want to maybe, I don't know if I can do this without building. If I can't, then I'm just gonna move on, but I'll have to, you know, it's always worth checking out. I'm gonna have to build. Okay. That's all right. We'll come back to this another time. We'll grab that. Yoink. Oh, shoot. How did I get all the way over here, though? I really thought I was going the right way. I do want there to be something with the snail shell. I've always wanted that. I've always wanted like a tier 3, like an ox hammer to be able to do something with the snail shell. It's cool that it's in the game. I want it to be interactable. I don't think Mr. Orb Weaver appreciates that too much. I hate the effing mosquitoes. The skeeters, I think they're probably, in my opinion, the most annoying of the bugs in the game.
Nice and clean.
When you get into the upper yard, things get pretty annoying, but I think the mosquitoes are still like the worst in the game. Because up there's like tiger mosquitoes and stuff. No fun. Not a great time, I'll be honest. Oh, what I should be doing is I should be cracking open these. I'm gonna need 10 of these acorn tops. And the that pinchwhacker will be a really nice incentive for us to actually go and face the black anthill. Because once we beat the black anthill, we're going to be able to repair it. That will be quite beneficial for us. I hate getting to Schmechter. You know, that castle surrounded by mosquitoes. Oh, it's the worst. I saw a trick on how to get there the other day, and I was shocked at how simple it was. And the process was building a zip line that actually just like intersects over top of the castle. And I was like, God, that's so brilliant. Why haven't I thought of that? Why have I just been toiling trying to kill all of these mosquitoes? All right, I should be good there. Actually, can I make ladders? Hold on, before I get too antsy. Can I even make ladders? Oh, I can. Good. That would have sucked. That would have sucked real bad. All right. Grab ourselves some drink. And we could probably grab some of these petals too. It's the first time I'm actually grabbing them.
Don't even need to boil it.
It will be nice to make some of the bigger tools, like some of the whatchamacallits. What is the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Anyways, I want to kill this orb weaver because these are the weed stems I want to use. Do you have the bomb with you? I think Yes, I do. I do. My real concern is actually this Orb Weaver. I think he is going to be the most difficult part of this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheese him, you see. I might cheese everything here. Oh, that's not opportune. Okay, I can still hit him. That's good. Hello, Mama. Don't mind me. Everything's fine. I like how the mama spider just went immediately back to sleep. I just killed their child and they're immediately back to slumbering. You know what? I respect it. Oh, shit. Oh, good dodge. Oh, you're a wily one. Oh no, that's it. We're out. That means we're going in.
Stuck in a web.
Got your ass. That could have gone really bad. I was not prepared to. Oh, you know what? I didn't even take off my dang fin tube. I'm still rocking that. I really didn't take that seriously at all. Okay, let's really quickly change before we run into some issues.
Safer.
Say before you bomb the door, besides if you have a sticky one. When I was doing it,
Bombardier beetle. Put on your peepers.
okay. Oh God, ow. Oh, he brutalized me. Hold on. Ugh. Okay. This should be a little bit better. Still not ideal. Actually, not bad at all. He might not even be able to hit us. Yeah, I think we're good. Well, this is gonna be great. We're gonna get lots of parts for repairing our axe. Whoa, you're getting closer, huh? Where you at, boy? Whew. I see what you're trying to do. Okay, we have 10 more. We should be able to take this guy out. And whatever we can't do with our crossbow, we'll just get in there and slam him. wonder if he takes more damage if I shoot him in the butt. That felt like it took more damage. All right, shoot one more time. I dare you. Shoot one more time. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. And just like that, we've recovered our name as, as a competent grounded player. Quick question. If you know where to find Coupe de Grace, could you show after the Pinchwhacker? Sure. I do. Hopefully, by that time, it'll actually be daytime again. She realized she has less responsibility now and can take a nap. Oh, nice. I love that. I'm gonna go make some more progress on my playthrough. It's been fun. If you're streaming more Grounded later, I'll definitely be popping back in. Well, we stream every Thursday and Friday, 11 a.m. EST for a little bit. We start early over on Twitch, and then we jump in over here on YouTube as well. But thanks for popping in, Bob. Nice to hang with you, bud. Catch you again soon. Jungle, what's up, dude? How you doing? Long time. Grading tests now, but I'm dropping by to say y'all are awesome. Really miss hanging out. Well, we really miss you, buddy. I hope things are going well with you. I hope you're doing well. I hope your health has been good. I hope the lady's health has been good. I hope everybody's feeling healthy and happy. Miss you, buddy. I think we have to place it this way. Is that correct? Is that how we can climb this? Ugh. Did I do it wrong? I did do it wrong. Okay. There. That'll work. Nice. Happying as much as we can. That's good to hear. Gotta run. Love you. Stay awesome. You too, buddy. Love you very much. Thanks for popping in. No problem, man. Thanks for all the tips and info. I'll definitely be back. Yeah, absolutely. Take it easy. It's always nice making new friends. Okay, beat stem. Let go, please. Let go, please. Let go. Thank you. Okay. One of the questions that I saw on the video that I had made about getting into the Pinchwhackers, some people were having a hard time actually getting up this ladder, like getting up to reach the rest of the ladder. I saw somebody respond skill difference. I thought it was so funny. How I did it when I was building this was I just did this. I think it's super easy. All right, there we go. And that should be all we need. I need that for my build. I rock Ladybug armor and Black Ant shield, and Pinchwhacker and Barbarian, and Shock and Block. Ooh. Nice. Okay. What we're gonna do, I'm not gonna bother saving it. We're gonna play it pretty wild and loose. Oh god. Oh god. Nice. Okay. We're in. Ew, it's so gross and dark. Yucky. Crazy things to get early on, honestly. Just nuts. There it is. A rotten berry charm. And then the pinch whacker. Nice. Crazy to get early on. So nutty to get this early on. And if you don't know why, you're about to find out. Because now I feel like I can take on anything. Ah! Oh shit. Except for gravity. Let's not tempt fate too much. Best weapon in the game. It's certainly up there. It's certainly up there. It's tier 3, and to get it this early is crazy. Okay. Coup de grace, you say. Map. That's the Scabby flavor scheme. So you're looking for the 4-leaf clover. If you go to the yoked girth head, it's to the northeast. I'll show you really quick what you're looking for. It's we can sleep in our pond base really quick, and then I'll show you where it is. Every third hit shoots a spider head. Health bar flying. Oh my god, that's crazy. I saw a build online. It was like a New Game Plus build. It was arcane arrows. It was so cool. They were using like a New Game Plus, I think it's mutation or something like that. Then I have time to start the game. Yep, you do. You do. What food will we have today?
Just pretend it's beef jerky.
Nope. We have so many spider parts. So many spider chunks, dude. It's so funny when I normally play the game, like just casually, I really avoid the spiders as much as I can. Even when I know that I can confidently take them on easily, I avoid them as much as possible.
Aw, that guy's got allergies.
And in this, in the past like 40 minutes, we've taken on 2, beaten them easily, might I add. Actually, it was a little tough. Maybe we'll be a little bit more honest. But it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I do need to figure out how to kill these stink bugs reliably. I would like to fight the stink bugs head on rather than have to get stink bug parts through the web sacks. Wonder what he's weak to.
Taking a look.
You're weak to stabbing, you say? Okay, you could really, like, I could really do with you not doing that to me. Okay. 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 We have good weapons, but we don't have good armor. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Oh, he is hot on my trail. You know what? You know, we had responsibilities. We should really show where Coup de Grace is, you know? We gotta go do that. You know, we don't have time for that guy back there. Absolutely. Okay. I think we're pretty close here, actually. Oh, hold on a second. Hello, sorry about that. Quick call from my girlfriend. Okay. We are not far. Nice. So what you are looking for is right here. It's this little half fallen leaf in the water. And to give you a frame of reference, I think the yoked girth head is right here. It's like literally on the other side of the mound that the yoked girth head is. So if you just like follow the direction of the yoked girth head down, I think that's a wolf spider. That's not ideal. You head along the water line. It's right here. And what I'm gonna do, what you really do need is one of these.
By the power of Helion, champ, I feel a little less squishy now.
You do need a lantern for sure, because this is a really, really dark passage and it's snaking. And I knew where I was going. I tried to do it and I still died. And once you see this, you'll get the mutation. And there's also some supreme marble, some supreme quartzite, some brittle quartzite, all of this kind of stuff. So it's a really genuinely valuable spot to find anyways. And you just come on back through. You should be able to do it without fin flops, and you should be able to do it without the gill tube as well, just so you know. Yeah, that's it. And how do you get number 2? Number 2 is on the picnic table. So the little like D&D set that's up there. There's a D20 up there, and if you roll it to if you hit it with your hammer, you can roll it. I think you need a tier 2 hammer to do it, but if you hit it with your hammer, you can roll it, and if you roll so that the 20 is facing up, that will give you the next iteration of coup de grace.
Aphids, nature's lollipops.
That one's like way easier to get. I think I wouldn't be surprised if more people got that version of it first rather than the one that I just showed. I like that our food trap is working. It's working quite nicely, actually. Okay. What else do we want to do in this? These final moments. We could probably make some improvements here. We should first of all scan the spider parts that we got, and the other parts. Isn't the picnic table with bees that are aggressive? Yes. Yeah. But as long as you get up there, you should be like okay. Like as long as you get up onto the top, you should be all right. Because it's not inside the castle, and it's not like in the back where the bees are really, really aggressive. It's out in front of the castle on the picnic table. So if you were to look at the map, let's see. We haven't been over to the picnic table yet, so I think it's pretty much like right here-ish. Just on the, it's like just outside of the castle up there. I think the hardest part about it is actually getting up there. I think once you get past the initial bees on the ascent, you should be fine. What do we want to make? Bum 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 bum. I don't know what the koi set does for us. It looks like it creates a bubble for us. In the same way as the bubble helmet, but it doesn't say anything about that. Actually, the bubble helmet is better? What? What? I didn't realize that. Oh, that's cool. Combine sunken bones and hydrophobic materials to make even more air pockets for extended underwater breathing. Now, I wonder, do you need anything else with that? There's a lot of this armor that I have not made in the past, and I really should. Really should. That makes sense. that checks out. Was it always with stink bug parts? I wonder. How do I get up there? Oh, yo. Actually, Darth Mothman, I have a video on that. It's also on the channel. It's a YouTube short. I think it's only, I don't know. I think it's only like 30 seconds long. It's really helpful. If you go into my grounded tutorial playlist, you should be able to find it. I could probably find the link for you really quick right now anyways. Give me one sec. Should be easy enough for me to find. Bum 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 bum. It is right here. There you go. It's a lot easier than showing you because I won't be able to do it at the moment. I need another bomb, another prop burst that I do not have at the moment. I think one of the things that we're gonna want to do over this next little bit is maybe now that we have this, it might be worth grabbing some more brittle whetstone and upgrading that. It also wouldn't be a bad idea to start upgrading this. Anyway, we'll get there. I think the next thing that we're really gonna want to do is start thinking about the haze. Oh, we really should make that the leather rack. Nice. Good stuff. Let's take this outside. Where do I want to put this? Probably on this side. No. Hold on. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just do that. Oh, no, can't do that. Can't do that either. Okay. I can't find the dice. What do you mean? It should be out front, unless the game has changed significantly. It should be out front. Give me 1 sec. I have an idea on how I might be able to help you. All right. Are these nuts gonna save? Honestly, we made a lot of progress so far today. We did the lab. We fully explored the pond. Honestly, we got a really good chunk of it done. I guess we didn't fully explore it. There's probably still some more in there. Plus, there's some stuff with the assistant manager keycards. But for the most part, we did a great job making some progress. I think in the next episode, or at least the next stream for this, what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to focus on the haze, getting this burgle chip, and getting ready to go after the one in the Black Anthill as well. Lots to do, lots of prep work for sure. We're gonna have to get into the picnic table ourselves in the next one. Maybe not in the next one, but shortly after it. But for now, we're gonna leave it there. Save again. Actually, it's fine. We will quit. And what I'll do, Mothman or Moth, is I'll jump into one of my other save files here that I should. Oh, you know what? Let's go into the creative one. It's a D20. If I jump into the creative world, I'll be able to get there really quick. And I'll be able to help you out. I made a better version of my build in here. It's so funny. I have literally the exact same stuff that I have in my other build. I want a broad burst. Spody rounds. So we'll grab a couple of these. That should be good. And I'll just head straight over there. I'll show you exactly what we're looking for. I really should have made some aphid slippers for this guy. I'm already cruising, but we could be cruising faster. I used to do this route all the time. I've always kind of built my first base around that same area. So I traveled this route so frequently. It's actually kind of muscle memory at this point, which is crazy. Why don't you get up here? We're gonna bust this rock with this. Yep. And once we get up here, now again, we're on creative, so the bees aren't going to bother us too much. We're gonna have to get to the other side. Hit the lunchbox. And then we're ready. Dum, dum, dum. Mm-hmm. Up here, I think it's this blue dice. Maybe it's not a D6. It's not a D20. That's my bad. Or is it? Maybe it's a D12. Have they changed it? Maybe the... Oh, yes, they did change it. Sorry, this was a long time ago, actually. They changed it, so it's the one in here.
Half ant, half man. Oh, cool.
It's this one. Where is 20 on this? So currently it's natural 1. You want it to be... Oh, God. D20. And then that'll unlock Coup de Gras. Where's the Minotaur key? You know what? I have a video for that one too. I come so prepared with videos you wouldn't even know. I've prepared so many videos, in fact. It answers many of the questions that people may ask. I think there's something hidden behind one of these guys too. I can't remember where it is. Yo, Anna, what's up? Trying to roll a D20? Like, when tiny like that seems like a nightmare? It would be. It absolutely would be. Minotaur maze key.
Keep that pointy death spear away from me.
While we're in creative, I wouldn't mind exploring this. Oh, hello. Didn't know about that. I wonder if they ever made anything at the top of this. Suppose this would be easy. Oh, it's a quarter roof. Oops. Let's just make stairs. Ooh. Yo. Oh. It's nothing. Oh, that's disappointing, actually. That's a little disappointing. I wish it at least, like, it was a swimmable substance and you just swam really slowly in it. That'd be fun. Okay. Ugh. The Minotaur key is actually... Now, I don't have the what I need to get it. Because I need a dagger. You need at least a tier 2 dagger to get it. But let's really quickly build a workspace. Crafting bench for ourselves. Let's say you had the bone dagger like I just had. By the way, Anna, I hope your day's going well, bud. Hope you're doing great. Daggers are way down at the bottom. Okay. Got the bone dagger. And we are going to put it on slot 8. We're not going to worry about fall damage. You can go into this pipe here. So it's just in front of the sandbox and just off the picnic table. Go in here. And the exposed pipe. And down at the end, there's this little spot in here.
Take that, vampires!
Equip this, hop on in. And back here, there's some roots that you need a tier 2 knife for. Then you got your Minotaur key. It's a really easy one to get. I think out of any of the like keys, that might be the easier one to get. Not easiest to find, mind you, but it is probably one of the easier ones to get. Because as long as you have everything that you might need for this area, you should be kind of okay. The only thing that you might not have on you is this dagger. And then if you went back up, day off because of federal holiday. Yes, yes, of course. Hooray, Air Force. Well, that's nice. Are you enjoying the day off then? Just wrapped 2 XKO blue. Also drank a coffee made by the Keurig that ran out of water mid-brew. Which I still can't get the taste out of my system. Ugh. Was it just very I can't even fathom what that would taste like, Anna. I'm gonna be honest. I can't even fathom it. Did it taste like really bitter? Damn, you don't sink it in the dye. RIP version. All right, and if we go all the way back here, we get to see what's inside the Minotaur chest. Ho, ho, ho. Nice. Cool.
Do these worker ants ever get a day off?
Oh yeah. Uh-oh, God. Oh, dear Lord. Yum, yum. Does that say 420?
Gonna have a look
It
around.
sure does. Nice. It's very bitter and watery. Ugh. Oh, I hate that for you. I hate that, dude. There's nothing worse than a really disappointing coffee. I'm a big coffee snob, so there's really nothing worse than a disappointing coffee. I'm really disappointed by what was inside the honey pot, and by what was inside it, I mean literally nothing. I wish there was something that you could do with that, but anyways, that's okay. Okay. Anything else around here that we wanted to take a look at? I wonder. I used to have thoughts that you could potentially knock this thing over. Nope. Absolutely not. They have not made that a thing. That's funny. Mothman, let me know if you were able to make the if you were able to get the Minotaur key. Hopefully you were able to find it. Hopefully you're able to find it all right. And if you have any other questions, let me know. There we go. I think for now, that may do it for us today. We'll see. Is there anything else I wanted to check out while I'm in creative, essentially? God, not having to worry about fall damage is so nice in this game. There is actually a perk for that. There's a mutation that allows you to not have to worry about fall damage. It's pretty cool.
Why did the gnome get sent to detention? He forgot his gnome work.
Oh, okay. I feel like I should be able to get whatever that is. I don't know why. Anyway. Good to know that you can't. Mutated wolf spider? Oh, the worst. The worst. Oh my god. Mutated wolf spider sounds terrible. Actually, that sounds awful. Really awful. Really, really awful. Wonder if there's anything in this. I don't see anything. I do find these watery areas, the little marshy areas in this game, to be some of the most, like, I don't want to say disappointing, but kind of disappointing. I really wish they just had like more to them, because they're so dangerous with the mosquitoes and stuff. I just wish there was a little bit more of a reward to being around them. Like, even if they just had their own, like, very unique items. Like, I know that they're very abundant in, like, clay and stuff like that, but it'd be nice if there was something a little bit more valuable. How do I build Better Hammer? What hammer do you have? How do I not do this? There we go. Get the bug hammer, the insect hammer. This one is tier 3, and you need the black ox beetle from the upper yard. It's a little bit hard to get your hands on. You should be able to do the coup de grace mutation with just a tier 2. I'm pretty sure you can. It won't be as easy as how I tossed it around, but you should be able to accomplish it with just tier 2. Need that. Oh. Turns out we're totally fine because we're in creative. Just gonna get home and then probably call it there. Okay. All right. I need more analysis. Black Ox didn't give you hammer. Whoa, that sucks. Let me show you what you need. You'll need a black ox horn, black ox part, and pupa leather. You'll need 5 black ox parts. Ugh. And 2 pupa leather. So it's a little bit, but it's not too bad. Once you get it, it's really, really quite nice. I'll be honest, it's really quite nice. All right, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. Really appreciate y'all hanging out for Grounded. It was great. It was a great time. Hello, it's my face. Thanks again for hanging out. Great cast today. I always have a lot of fun hanging out and Grounded. We made a ton of progress today, and we'll be able to make some nice videos out of that, which will be good. That'll be good for the channel. Again, got a couple of things that we'll chat about really quick before we just end the cast. Again, we have our Substack that we've started. If you're interested in doing content creation, or if you're interested in learning about content creation, or just hearing about my journey through content creation, you're more than welcome to check out our Substack. There I'm going to be chronicling the process of going through content creation as a former brand manager, and that was weird. Hopefully that didn't that was very weird, actually. So it'll be chronicling going through content creation as a former brand manager, and what I look for in terms of content that's working, what I look for as early success markers, and how I go about changing my my strategy, what I hypothesize, and the corrections that I'll inevitably come upon when I go through content creation. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff at all, go ahead and check out our Substack. You can find content. You can find the VODs for these streams over on YouTube at youtube.com/BrodyTheGingerLive. You can also find clips on that same channel, as well as TikTok. Over the next little bit, I'll be uploading onto our Instagram account, which is linked down in the Twitch section, or you can find it in the description down on YouTube. Other than that, I think that pretty much covers all of our bases. If you want to hang out with us, hang out over on our Discord channel. We got a pretty good community over there. It's been quite nice. By the way, Koi Helmet doesn't give a bubble. That's super useful. Thank you very much. I was totally gonna make it too, just to see. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you guys very much for hanging out today, and for yesterday as well. We'll probably be back same time next week, Thursday and Friday at 11 a.m. EST. So if you're interested in hanging out, we'll be doing stuff then. I might see if I can get a hold of Commodity, and then maybe we'll play some Slay the Spire 2 on Thursday. That'd be fun. Otherwise, you can catch me on Discord. Shoot me a message, and we can chat. All right. Thank you very much for hanging. Love you very much. Have a good weekend, and be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. You know, the usual stuff. All right. Bye. Bye. All right. Again, I really do need to make an outro screen, but in the meantime, the stream will not return. Just enjoy these photos of mine. All right. Bye.